Now that the streets are buzzing with claims that Eazy the block captain is already cheating on remyma, it seems we finally understand the real reason why she's been spiraling over Papoose and Clarissa Shields' alleged relationship. After last year's chaos, things between Remy and Eazy seem far from perfect, and Papoose? Well, he doesn't look like he's feeling sorry for her at all. In fact, instead of sympathy, Papoose has been throwing shade at Remy for allegedly cheating on him. Buckle up, because this is about to be another major showdown. Let's break this down. Now, we all know the love story between Papoose and remyma was nothing short of legendary. The man was so devoted to her that he risked going to jail himself just to be by her side. Remember, he tried to smuggle a skeleton key to her while she was incarcerated, and when authorities tried to keep them apart, he still found a way to marry her over the phone. If that's not love, I don't know what is. Once she was released, they had an official wedding, solidifying their bond. They blended their families. Remy had a child from a previous relationship, and Papoose had 3 kids of his own. But together, they built what looked like a strong, happy unit. Things seemed perfect, especially after they welcomed their daughter in 2018. But then, in 2023, red flags started to appear. Father's Day came and went without a single public acknowledgement from Remy to Papoose. And that was weird, because she used to go out of her way to show appreciation for her man, constantly reminding the world how strong their love was. But that year, silence, and silence speaks volumes. Papoose added fuel to the speculation when he posted a family picture with his kids but noticeably left Remy out. His caption, "Family is everything," and the comments went crazy. Where's Remy? Something's off. Did y'all split? People started piecing things together, but no one could have guessed just how bad it really was. Then, boom, the bombshell dropped. Rumors exploded that Remy was cheating on Papoose with Eazy the block captain. The shock wasn't just because of who she allegedly cheated with, but because Remy and Papoose always seemed like a rock-solid couple. But let's be real, Eazy was in the same social circles as Papoose, so the idea that he might have crossed the line behind his back, that shook everybody. Naturally, Papoose wasn't going to take that betrayal lightly. Word on the street is that he and Eazy got into a heated altercation at an industry event. Some sources even claimed that things got physical. But when Eazy addressed the rumors on social media, he tried to play it down, saying, "Y'all want something bad to happen to me so bad. Same haters, same lies. Get your facts straight." Then, in another tweet, he wrote, "I ain't mad at the rumors or the fake stories, but y'all smiling like you really thought something bad happened to me. I don't care about fake friends." But what really got people talking? He practically challenged Papoose to speak up and clear the air, saying, "Real men do real things. Pap, tell them what's up before I do." Remy eventually stepped in, tweeting, "I apologize to everyone who was disappointed tonight. We couldn't get 3 full rounds from all the opponents. Stop with the Eazy and Pap lies. Chrome is back in August." But you know what's crazy? Papoose didn't say a single word. If you follow the relationship, you know Papoose always defended Remy, no hesitation. He was her #1 supporter, her ride or die. But this time, silence, and that silence was loud. Because let's be real, the old Papoose would have shut those rumors down instantly if they weren't true. But he didn't, and that made people believe the rumors even more. And if there was even a sliver of doubt left, it completely disappeared when Remy and Eazy stepped into the battle rap scene against Gigi Gotti. And let me tell you, if you know anything about battle rap, you know nothing is off limits. Geechee went all in, setting the stage on fire, dragging Remy for allegedly cheating on Papoose with Eazy. This whole situation? Messy. And it doesn't seem to be dying down anytime soon. One thing's for sure, Papoose and remyma's love story didn't just take a wrong turn. It crashed and burned in front of the world. And now we're all just
stop doing the business. If found out you were in the help, that could really ruin your image. We're talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Rem. Us, y'all the poster child symbol for black love.
Gotti's words sort of made it obvious that it was an open secret, and although people had been discussing the drama for some time, Gotti continued. Because after being faithful to Remy for years, Papoose watched as she was torn to pieces and accused of cheating on him. This whole situation, messy, and it doesn't seem to be dying down anytime soon. One thing's for sure, Papoose and remyma's love story didn't just take a wrong turn. It crashed and burned in front of the world. And now we're all just waiting to see what happens.
In the interview, he showed admiration and tell the world how he think he's one of the greatest. They held you down in prison for 6 years.
What's startling is that Eazy essentially acknowledged the rumors without even attempting to refute them.
Y'all side pieces these days are getting bolder and bolder and louder by the day. Well, Papoose never commented on the drama publicly, and instead he chose to move on quickly with a new woman named Clarissa Shields. Yes, y'all, the boxer. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this was pretty messy of him because Clarissa and Remy actually knew each other because Clarissa had been in Remy's DMs before she started messing around with Pap. But to be fair, Papoose and Eazy the Block Captain were also knowing each other, so I guess it was a little tit for tat. And just when we thought the drama was cooling off, word in the streets was that Papoose had officially moved on and his new relationship was getting serious. Now, normally you'd think that Remy wouldn't have much to say considering she was the one caught up in the scandal, but no, sis is not taking it well at all. Sources are saying that she's been spiraling and throwing shade left and right and talking reckless and making it clear that she's not about to let it go down without a fight. Proverbial fight, hopefully, because you don't want to let Clarissa in that ring. I mean, literally. Apparently she's...
Papoose never publicly addressed the incident, choosing instead to move on swiftly with a new woman, Clarissa Shields. And lately, things have only gotten louder and messier. Clarissa, a professional boxer, adds another layer of drama to the mix, especially since she and remyma were actually acquainted before her involvement with Papoose. In fact, sources claim Clarissa had even been in Remy's DMs before things took a romantic turn with Pap. Normally, you'd expect Remy to remain quiet, considering she was at the center of the cheating scandal. But no, she is not handling this well at all. To be fair, Papoose and Eazy the Block Captain also knew each other, so this whole situation seems like a case of tit for tat. Just when it seemed like the dust was settling, rumors swirled that Papo had officially moved on, and his new relationship was getting serious. Remy, on the other hand, has been spiraling, throwing shade, making reckless statements, and making it clear that she's not about to let this slide without a fight. And not just figuratively, word is, she's even hinted at wanting to face Clarissa in the boxing ring. It's almost as if she's daring her to step up, proving she's willing to throw hands if things don't go her way. But why is Remy so pressed about Papoose moving on when she was the one who allegedly cheated? Well, it might have something to do with just how well things are going between Papoose and Clarissa. In fact, Clarissa recently confessed her love for him and even hinted that if he popped the question, she'd say yes in a heartbeat. And let's be real, that's got to sting.
Papoose and hinted that she was going to say yes if he ever asked her to be with him.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in certain situations, you could talk to a person. You express how you feel. They express how they feel. Y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. When it gets to the level, or when you deal with people that like sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck how you felt. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing? And that's where I come in. She said, you ain't have a fight in recent times. You really not ready for this work. And she said, it's natural. She don't have to. I don't even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing fucking hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never could.
Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know, it's not one of those things I was like, I want to keep him all to myself. I didn't really.
And it appears that the emotions and things are mutual because Papoose didn't hesitate to flaunt her.
Showing her off.
Now, this situation is clearly getting under Remy's skin because she has been trying to create drama between herself and Clarissa for quite some time. Last year, she even leaked text messages that Clarissa allegedly sent to Papoose, attempting to make it look like he was only using her and didn't truly care for her. One of the leaked messages read, "You take responsibility. You're the one who's married. If you can't, at least sleep with me on the phone or in person. It shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safe or to communicate that you fell asleep in the Sprinter." Remy mocked Clarissa, claiming that Papoose had fallen asleep on the phone with her while lying in Remy's house. She added that Papoose, who should be a world champion boxer, got scared and hung up the moment Clarissa heard her voice. She even taunted Clarissa by saying, "Now that I'm telling everything, you have my full attention." But this was just the beginning. Remy accused Clarissa of running a smear campaign against her, calling her a shill and blaming her publicity team for spreading false information. She claimed they were trying to make Papoose look like a saint while painting her as the villain. To put an end to the speculation, Remy said she had begged Papoose to release a statement clarifying everything. However, according to her, he refused, saying that staying silent was the best move. She also alleged that he insulted Clarissa behind closed doors, claiming he would never be with her because she was ugly. Remy added, "But don't worry, I saw everything, and now the entire world will too." To further prove her point, she leaked more messages, one of which showed Clarissa allegedly begging Papoose for the bare minimum. The message read, "I'm not happy, but I'm all right. I'm going to stop because I don't want to stress you out any more than you already are. I'm just tired of talking to you and you not hearing me. But I can thank you for your honesty, though." Another message seemed to hit at frustration, where Clarissa wrote, "I won't say anything more. You'll do whatever you feel like doing. I ask for gifts. I'm tripping, and I don't know how to feel. I'm just lying here feeling foolish right now. I'm expressing that I appreciate flowers and that I want time set aside for myself." Eventually, Papoose had enough of Remy's antics and fired back. He finally broke his silence, stating, "It's sad to say, but Remy is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly, and now that I've moved on, she's playing the victim. I've requested a divorce multiple times, but she'd rather chase clout on social media than handle this like a civilized adult." He also addressed the rumors about Remy cheating on him with Eazy the Block Captain, saying, "I don't want to do the social media foolishness for the sake of my 6-year-old daughter. She has to go to school and deal with this. As you can see, I remain quiet through all of this." Papoose then made a shocking claim, stating that Remy had even begged him to lie about an alleged knockout incident. He added, "I told her we could divorce like adults, but she wouldn't go through with it. She wanted me to lie and say I didn't knock Eazy out. I still get messages from her pleading with me to cover up the truth, but it doesn't matter. Now that I've moved on, she's angry and making up lies. Classic narcissistic behavior." He then went on to say, "The last time I saw Eazy, he was in the fetal position and everyone saw it. I knocked him out and Remy woke him up. He and I went home for 4 days, and my daughter, who obviously witnessed everything, shook her head. Now Remy is out here lying again." Papoose made it clear that he had no respect left for Eazy, saying, "Get rid of him. He was sleeping with my wife after shaking my hand, so I knocked him unconscious." Clarissa, on the other hand, clapped back at Remy, calling her behavior embarrassing for a 45-year-old woman. She added, It's unbelievable that a woman her age is acting like this clown. In response, Remy tried to downplay the shade, saying, "You're not aging like wine, but I'm not your enemy. Tell your boyfriend to buy you flowers and gifts instead of running after me." Then, in a shocking twist, rumors surfaced that Papoose had actually been cheating on Clarissa. But Clarissa shut that down quickly, exposing Remy for allegedly faking text messages just to cause drama. "Fake texting is insane," she said, mocking Remy. But Clarissa didn't stop there. She even went as far as challenging Remy to a fight, saying, "Clarissa Shields versus remyma. Let's do it. I'm not someone you can bully. You're angry and bitter, and you're making yourself look foolish. Stop it, or come get your ass whooped on February 2nd. In a later interview, Clarissa took things a step further, declaring that she would fight Remy for just $1.
How much money would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma? Just want to know.
At this point, the girl leave my number. What? Your actual telephone number?
So at this point, you give me $1 and a time. It don't have nothing to do with whatever else. It's just that part alone. That part there is what it's like. I'm a businesswoman, don't leak my number.
Right.
Why would you do that? I mean, drama sells. I'm not in that meeting. My smoke with her is posting my number. So people like, oh, she wants to fight her over a dude, whatever. Stop it. Stop it. That is so beneath me. The disrespect of leaking my number. And that's it.
Obviously, the tension between these two is at an all-time high. But just a few weeks ago, Remy's boyfriend, Eazy the Block Captain, made a bold claim. He said that other men were simply jealous of him because he had snatched Remy away.
Going to the edge of the earth to go everywhere else because y'all is just mad that it happened. I kept it $1 with. I'm like, yo, hey, listen. If it was that easy for any of y'all would have did it. There's a bunch of who don't like me for no reason because excuse me. Hold on, I gotta start that over. I'm start over.
But that wasn't even the craziest part. During another rap battle, Eazy forced Remy to confess her love for him in front of everyone. And eventually, he couldn't keep it a secret any longer. He finally admitted that they were dating.
"I'm only gonna address this shit one time. Since y'all wanna be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See right there, that's the punchline.
Now for him to do all that.
Now, after all this chaos, you'd think Eazy and Remy would at least be rock solid, right? Wrong, because according to insiders, Eazy has been creeping around with other women this entire time. In fact, sources claim he never even cut off his side chicks when he first got with Remy. And guess what? Remy just found out about his affairs a few weeks ago, which explains why she's been spiraling over Papoose and Clarissa. When you look at the timeline, it all starts to make sense. But that's not even the worst part. Papoose revealed that Remy has been stalling on signing the divorce papers, allegedly trying to put an end to his relationship with Clarissa instead. And now we finally know why. Now listen, I'm not saying that Pap and Clarissa are totally in the right here. Even though Remy played the game first, they still went along with it knowing things were messy. And let's be real, Remy might be down bad right now, but should anyone be shocked that Eazy is already cheating on her? After all, they say you lose them how you got them. So what do y'all think about this crazy situation? Do you believe Pap is really into Clarissa, or was this just about payback? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and while you're at it, check this out.